Hey, guess what? There's a marriage mindset that if you want a long lasting relationship, then you need to put in a marriage mindset. Let it become part of your subconscious and really soak it in to every bit of you so that you can have a long lasting relationship.
Hey, I'm Lydia. I used to be an ordinary stay at home mom and wife. We had 2 kids, and for 3 years, everything was perfect until we got pregnant again. But this time with quadruplets. There was so much stress going from a family of 4 to a family of 8 overnight, so I created a system for renewing our relationships. This channel is dedicated to sharing that system, every single part of it. I love teaching how to connect, manage emotions, and turn it all into growing together times. You're going to find all that information right here.
Okay, so what is a marriage mindset? A marriage mindset is like this mindset of success that you just know deep within your heart, even deeper than that, in the micro cell level, that it's going to work out. If you keep working, it's going to work out if you don't give up. Okay, so that's part one. But also, what if your partner is like not really on board 100%? They're they're kind of getting disconnected, you're feeling distant, you're feeling like, is it really worth it? Can I actually make this work? And maybe you're trying to figure out some subconsciously, on a subconscious level, trying to find some reason to back out, to blame your spouse for all of the things going wrong, and that it's not really reconcilable because they're a narcissist. I hate that word, okay? I really don't like the word hate, but there's not another word for it. Narcissism, I believe, is a fake, like it's a real thing, but it's a fake excuse. Because if someone is acting out that way, it's a coping mechanism. Okay, so some sort of trauma, some sort of something has happened in the past that has caused them to take on this behavior that is now getting labeled as narcissism, where if those needs are met, if we all have our needs met, then everything will just great. We just need to listen and fill those needs consistently over time. If needs are met, then those needs are expected to be met, and we build this foundation of trust that we can explore other things on higher levels, like communicating and connecting and feeling like we belong. If we don't have this base level of connecting and respect and trust, then we're not going to have a long lasting relationship. And we need to do that. We need to stop calling names, stop trying to find excuses. Don't say, well, maybe he's a closet narcissist. Maybe he's just hiding some sort of crazy. Don't do that. He's a human with needs, just like you. We're all humans. We all have needs. Are your needs being met? Okay? Are his needs being met? So that you can have this foundation of communication and respect and love. When those needs are met, I really, really solidly believe that narcissism will just evaporate if those needs are met consistently over time. Okay, we've got to trust that they are doing their best. We are doing our best. You're doing your best. Everybody's doing their best. That's all there is. That we can't expect more than that. If you came into this relationship and you got married, there's a reason. Remember that. Remember why you got married to begin with. There was a good thing in this person that you married. It was a really good thing. And you wanted to be with that person for a long time. Presumably, if you got married, forever, right? So tap back into that. There's still a human. There's just something that happened along the way that needs to be reconciled and recognized and addressed in a loving, trusting kind of way. Okay, if the tides were turned, what if they were looking at you this way? What would you be saying you needed? If they came to you and said, okay, I understand that there's some sort of unmet need, and I need to help you so that we can get back to connecting and being in love again the way we want to. Once upon a time, we were so in love and we loved each other enough to actually get married. That's a huge commitment. We don't just marry anybody off the street. You're special. He's special. There's a connection there way back when. Find it. Remember it. Bring it back and talk about it. Ask him, what is it? If I were you, I would want this, that, the other, whatever it is. What does he need? What does he want? And recognize that if it's been a while since you've connected and had a real conversation without emotional flare-ups, it might be kind of a process to get this information out. You might not feel completely free to share honestly the deep, dark secrets and those hidden feelings. It takes some time. So remember, if you want a long-lasting relationship, it needs time, because it takes time to build something that's going to last that long. It needs consistent time and attention, just like anything else. Just like anything else. If we're doing the dishes and we don't do the dishes for a week, we're going to have a lot of work to do. If we haven't been communicating, we need to get back to that pile of dirty mess and clean it up. It's going to take a lot of time. It's going to take a lot of effort, a lot of elbow grease. You can't really delegate it. If you're the one who wants to be connected, then you have to be there or you won't get connected. You can delegate dirty dishes. You can delegate dirty laundry. You can delegate all sorts of stuff. But the relationship, you can't delegate. You can't have your assistant go and buy a gift and deliver it and not show up. You have to be at least present. You can say, hey, I want you to go buy this gift for my spouse. But you can't say, go buy something. You have to be involved, at least some, or you're not going to be connected in the end. And that's really, really what matters, is how much are you showing up? Okay, this mindset. Let's get back to the mindset. We all are doing our best. That's a mindset cornerstone, keystone, whatever kind of stone you want. It's foundational. You have to believe that everyone's trying their best. You cannot build a relationship on victim mentality. If you feel like he's coming after you and he's trying to hurt you, that's not good. We don't want a relationship to last if that's the case. That's called abuse. Get out. If you are seriously in danger, if you seriously feel like he's trying to attack you and hurt you, reputation, emotionally, any kind of way, if you really believe that he's after you and trying to hurt you, get out. Otherwise, which I hope you're on the otherwise side, otherwise, let's believe that he's doing his best. And he invited you to marry him, just like you joined in this marriage to help each other, to love each other forever. And let's take on this mindset that we're all doing our best. Okay? And then we can build from there without any blame. We're just doing our best. So the next piece in the mindset is a quick forgiveness. We've got to be able to look at ourselves and look at our spouse and be like, okay, well, they were trying their best. I'm trying my best. Let's try again. Try again and don't give up. And just keep trying. Keep trying. If you're on a road trip, you take turns driving. We don't care who's driving more or less or when. If you're going through a road and the driver gets tired and the driver needs to take rest, it's okay to switch out drivers. And in a marriage, when you're on this long road trip of life, it's okay to switch out. If someone's getting worn out and tired, having a midlife crisis or whatever the case may be, it's okay to switch out the drivers and take care of each other. We get kind of caught up in this, I can't do this myself. And you don't have to do it yourself, but being the driver and letting your spouse rest and recover and heal and love on them, put the blanket on them. If they're falling asleep on the couch, put the blanket on them, love on them, and don't give up. And if you fall asleep on the couch, if you're the one driving and you're tired and you need something, ask for it and just lovingly accept that everyone is doing their best, okay? That is the key to the marriage mindset. If we're going to have a long-lasting marriage, we've got to have a long-lasting mindset that's going to encompass all the different pieces of life. And primarily, everyone's doing their best, quick to forgive, reduce the judgment, eliminate it if you can, and managing our emotions. Okay, I had someone tell me, well, he likes it, he's better and nicer if I'm calm. Well, of course, we all are, right? Now, I don't excuse myself. I had an emotional breakdown this weekend, and I got to thinking, who would want to be around me, because I am just a crazy mess. And it's okay. We forgive and we talk through it, and we're all human. We all do it. And that is really, really important to remember, that everybody has emotions. Feelings are meant to be felt. Express them in a safe way, and love and forgive and come back together. Say you're sorry, apologize, accept apologies, and keep trying. All right. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.